Miami Heat's Jimmy Butler questionable tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers. Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo comfortable with Jimmy Butler taking over in clutch situations. Miami Heat center Bam Adebayo is playing the best basketball of his career, especially on the offensive end. He is averaging 26.8 points in his last 7 games and now drawing constant double teams from opponents. Still, Adebayo knows where his place is when the game is on the line. Not that Adebayo isn't comfortable in late-game situations, he realizes those moments are usually reserved for Jimmy Butler. It was Butler who scored the final 8 points in the Heat's victory against the Los Angeles Clippers Thursday. And Adebayo, who some are considering the Heat's #1 option, is perfectly fine with it. The ball finds the right places, Adebayo said. Tonight, it was Jimmy. Jimmy had the hot hand. He scored our last 8 and that's what he does. At the end of the game, if he wants to keep doing, I'm fine with that. I have no problem with him shooting step-back, one-footers. WNBA star Brittany Griner has received a wave of support after her return to the United States. The basketball world has expressed gratitude for her release, including Miami Heat great Dwayne Wade. Wade showed up to the Los Angeles Rams Thursday night game with a shirt saying, "We are BG" on a Griner jersey. Wade posted himself on his Instagram story saying, "BG is home." Wade has been an active supporter of social justice movements, including advocating for LGBTQ+ rights and equality for women's sports. Wade posted an Instagram photo a couple months ago, pleading to release Griner from a Russian sentence. Griner was imprisoned in Russia after vape cartridges were found in her luggage. She pleaded guilty to possession of marijuana and was sentenced to 9 years in prison. Many NBA figures, social justice activists, and sports analysts called for Griner to be returned home. Because she was imprisoned in a foreign country, Griner had to adhere to different standards. The only way she could be released is if there was a prisoner swap. Many thought this was out of the equation, given the degree of criminal Russia wanted for a basketball player. However, President Biden ended up finalizing the deal, sending arms dealer Victor Bout in exchange for Griner. This was a sigh of relief for those advocating to bring her back to America. What impresses Miami Heat coach Erik Spoelstra the most is forward Caleb Martin's willingness to grow as a player. Spoelstra said Martin has improved in every aspect since he joined the Heat last season. He had 17 points and 8 rebounds in Thursday's victory against the Los Angeles Clippers. He's an offensive talent, Spoelstra said. He does a lot of different things for us. He can score. That's what he was before he got to us in college. But he's also learned to space the floor for us. He's really grown in all these different areas. It speaks to him becoming a complete basketball player. Martin has made the greatest strides as a three-point shooter. He is shooting 41% from the arcade this season, including 4 key makes in the Clippers' win. I just think just not hesitating, Martin said of the reason for the improvement. Just knowing the more opportunities one get to shoot it, the more often or not I'm going to make it. That's just how I feel mentally. And the hits keep coming from Miami Heat forward Duncan Robinson. Last week, a league executive claimed Robinson's $90 million contract was the worst in the NBA. Now, he is getting called out for another eye-raising stat. The website basketballforever.com recently calculated how much Robinson is won the pace to make per three-pointer. It came out to $200,000 for each bucket. The Miami Heat are paying Duncan Robinson $15.6 million this season to do one thing, make threes, the website posted on its Instagram. He's on track to make 78 total 3-points in limited minutes. That means they'll be paying him $200,000 per 3 made. Yikes. Robinson has been one of the biggest targets for criticism from Heat fans the past 2 seasons. After breaking the franchise record for single-season three-pointers in 2020, he received the huge contract before the start of the 2021 season. Since signing, Robinson's production declined and he fell out of the starting lineup last season.